Hello friends, here we are back again, continuing where we left off in Escape the Darkwalker Challenge. We've completed gathering all the badges and everything that the game had to offer, and right now we're just going to see how many more of the diary pages that we can find after having found 6. We seem to have a pretty good path of how to do it, except for we took some damage by sleeping on a ledge with a ward while the creature was underneath us. What the hell? And there you have it. Okay, well, since this is the beginning of another video, I guess we're just going to continue on. The gunshot, I expected it to scare the wolf away, and it didn't. So we were low on health. All it had to do was bite us once, and it did. We found 6 out of 10 diary pages. We survived 2 hours and 50 minutes. You died from loss of blood and shock from a wolf attack. Yeah, that sucked. Okay, so I had looked down at my phone and noticed that we were going over in the last video, so anyway, we're going to try again. If I say try again, it's going to start us off in Desolation Point. Oh, we did kill the wolf. The wolf just died. Did you hear that? Okay, but we have, in order to do what I wanted to do to try to get the first 7, we have to start there at, we could start in Desolation Point. However, I think if we start in Timberwolf Mountain, come into Pleasant Valley, and then take the transition area, the mine, over to Coastal Highway, and then while we're in Coastal Highway, we can run into Desolation Point and then right back out, because that's real quick. And then we can go into Mystery Lake. We could go up into Mystery Lake, go through out into Milton, go into Hush River Valley, come back out into Milton, go down into the basin, come out in Forlorn Muskeg, run up into Broken Railroad, and then come back out and then go into Bleak Inlet. And I think that's how we can get all 10 of the pages. So I'm going to quit to the menu. This is the second time that I started this playthrough right here, because just about 10 minutes ago I did a whole map and wasn't even recording. I didn't even notice it until I went to stop the recording and it started recording. So we're going to do this again, unfortunately, and I wish you could have been there so we wouldn't have to be doing this. This is what we're doing. We're going to try to collect all 10 of the diary pages, starting from Timberwolf Mountain. I'll inform you some more when we get in. If I resume, it's going to resume where I realized that I was just recording. We were just coming out of the bunker. So we got to make a new one. We're going to confirm this. And we're going to call this Darkwalker 3. It's probably going to tell me I already have it. Oh, it didn't. Should have just overwritten it. That's not good. Okay, let's go. So what we're going to do, we're going to go from Timberwolf Mountain into Pleasant Valley, into Coastal Highway, into Desolation Point,
I can still eat this.
Back into Coastal Highway, over to Mystery Lake, from Mystery Lake to Hush River Valley, back out of Hush River Valley into Mystery Lake, down into the basin, into Forlorn Muskeg. From Forlorn Muskeg, we're going to go into the Broken Railroad, and then out of the Broken Railroad, we are going to go into Bleak Inlet. There's another way that I wanted to go also, but if we still have time, I'll try that. Anyway, let's go. Really sucks that I did a whole half hour talking my brains off, didn't even record it. I almost was going to go on from where I discovered it, where I saved it, and then started to go. Yeah, I mean, I stood there for like 2 or 3 minutes thinking if I should do it. But I think I owe it to you guys to at least see it in its completion. So I'll eat this. All right. So let me explain a little bit while we're going what happened. We were going through here and we walked over there and we looked into that cave that's just around this corner here, and there was a bear sleeping in the cave. And I made a comment that the last time I went by there, not the last time, but one time I went in there and I was sleeping and I woke up with him chewing on me. So he was in there. So we ended up, I'm not going by there again. We got lucky the last time that he didn't wake up. We'll go around him this way. So hopefully this won't take too long to get back where we were. We were all the way back at the Hunter's Blind, the first Hunter's Blind there, just past the bunker. In Pleasant Valley. It sucked. I guess we could build some. Last time I came through here, in the other video that didn't record, I couldn't build a fire when I was hacksawing the things open. So I just went ahead and did it. But this time we're going to collect some sticks. Just so we can have a little bit of warmth. In the last video, we only opened 2 containers, so I'm going to do that also. I'm going to try to keep it faithful to what we did. Of course, we don't have any control over the item spawns.
This stuff will be handy.
So I was going to build a fire, but now that I just said we're going to keep it faithful, I'm not going to. Because I didn't build a fire last time. And then I think one of these has clothes in them. It's the other side on the bottom, but I forget what's in this top one here. Oh.
Is it food or?
I'll take the milk, but I don't want all the soup. We made it to the fire before we started losing any condition from the temperature. I only got one this time. Last time I had like 3 or 4 of them. All right, let's get out of here. So in another video, I had went over and looked around the corner there, and I couldn't see the flame. And then in this video, I looked over that edge there, and I could see it, but I couldn't see it when we were standing here, except the last video, but this one we could. See, there it is over there. So it must have just been behind the tree. There is a bear down here, so possibly. I don't want to run into him. So I'm going to get up to this crest of this hill here. Listen. Don't hear any bear. So there might be some frame drops, some stuttering because of a custom launch code that Hinterland said that we had to use to keep us from crashing. Because before I put that in, it was constantly crashing and I wasn't able to get in. Sometimes it would load, and then if I tried to go into a building, it would crash. So it's not too bad, but I just want to make you aware of that. There are some containers over there, but I'm not going to bother with those. I don't think they have clothes, but I think there is medical supplies. So there might be some energy drinks, maybe some stims. Maybe I should go look. I discarded the far-sighted mask and only bone remains. The gate is closed. Will it come for me now? Apparently they were doing some ritual and tried to stop it by burning the mask, except that the bone didn't burn up.
Over here.
Okay. So we did get one stim. Let me go over here. So it looks like that ward doesn't happen unless the creature's here. Yeah, I want all those bandages.
I think I can use this.
Okay. Well, so much for staying faithful to the other video.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Because I didn't open these up on the last one. I didn't take any of that stuff either. But I took it from the other one. I thought about it though. Alright. So, let's get some warmth back. Some energy back. We're going to put that, even though it's still 4 minutes away, we're gonna put this lure out because it lasts for 15 minutes. So by the time he comes, he'll be heading this way in 4 minutes. So there will still be 10 minutes for him to walk that way. When he gets there and I'm not there, it'll disappear. It'll make some loud noise and he'll cry because he was fooled. We'll take one more sleep when we get to the Mountaineer's hut. We'll try to repair any of the clothing. Oh, we should have just did that there. We'll repair some of the clothing that we can. And then we'll head out. Pretty windy. One of my pet peeves with this game, the wind. It's crap. I mean, come on, lighten up a little bit on it. Okay. I don't cut anything out of my videos either, because if you were playing the game, this is what would happen to you if you were playing it. So, if you're not into that sort of thing, that's what you're going to get. All this pain and suffering and misery. I wish that I was able to use my perk that gives my stamina regeneration fast. Looking for a revolver, maybe. And unfortunately, we're heading towards the exit, and that's the way the wind is coming from. Maybe when we do what we have to do it here, it'll change the weather. Is there loose cloth?
Too heavy.
There's an energy drink. That will. Oh, there he goes. He's stomping around. He's on his way towards the lure. I don't know how close he is to it, obviously. How could I? All right, let's see. We gotta at least work on a couple of these jackets. At least we get 2 pieces of cloth from these. Okay. Good. So it looks like that's already went away. So, and it sounds like he's walking from over in that direction. I've been turning up the bass. I usually don't mess with the game audio, just my own. But with this game, I noticed in the first 2 videos there wasn't a lot of, you couldn't really hear the monster. So I started increasing the volume so you can hear it. We'll rest and then we'll leave. I don't think we're going to sleep the whole 10 hours, probably 8 or 7. All right. Let's put this down here so he'll make it to here. And he won't cut through the rocks to catch up with us going out. I don't know if that's how that, if he would, but all right. I'm not even certain that we have to come back into Pleasant Valley. Or once we go into Coastal Highway and then go into Desolation Point, and then we get back to Coastal Highway, then we could just go through the ravine. No, not the ravine. That's not the ravine. Is that the, yeah, the ravine goes to Coastal Highway. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, the moose is loose. We can't have broken ribs. That's 3 days, 72 hours, whether you're resting or not, of broken rib heal time. I wasn't expecting to see the moose. Can we go up there? No. Maybe we can find a rifle up here. It wasn't there in the last video, the one I didn't record. I was really hoping that the wind would stop when we slept in there. Sounds like he made it to the lure. He stopped walking around. He's probably looking around right now, wondering where I am. There might be a body here sometimes with the rifle. That's 2 times he wasn't here. Yep. He looked around for a minute and said, "Where?" He lied to me. So, you can put as many of those down per map as you have paint. And there's something that I'm curious about. This says dispel fog. You can only use it for once. And I don't know if that's like once per map or just once and that's it. I would imagine it's once per map. I don't want to test it though, unless we might need it. This game was much more fun before they did this crap with the wind. Last time I got out of here before the fog started. All right, here we go. Pleasant Valley. So, in the other video, I tried looking over the edge here to see if we could find the, to locate the fire, but I couldn't see it from up here. Looks like we got maybe one more spray off of that can. Make a quick pit stop down here inside this bunker. See if we can get any more warm clothing. As we know, I don't like to be cold. Don't want to battle the elements and the elementals. See what I did there? Okay. Let's just take a peek in here. Maybe we get a...
Can't have too much
Yes, you
water.
can. You ever took a sip and started choking? So the last time we found our lantern in here, and all these things were locked, except for I think one. This time it was 2. nobody but us. We're the lone survivor there, Will. Okay.
I could use this.
Yeah. We're overweight now. All right. There's no crowbar, pry bar, depending on however you say it. Get our temperature back and our rest, then we'll go out. Okay. Here we are again at the end of another video, and I'll see you in the next one.